Well, there's lots of options for families who are looking for ways to cut costs when having a baby. Obviously, it's an expensive adventure. So we just pulled a couple of items that are great ways for families to consider ways they can save money. The first one is cloth diapers. Obviously, disposable are very expensive, and you go through a lot of them. With cloth, you have these very trendy and cute options for an outside diaper, and then inside goes the cloth inserts, obviously washable and reusable. But then this company called G Diapers actually has an option for disposable if families are out and about and they don't want to use the cloth while they're out. And these are actually, you can flush them down the toilet and biodegradable, don't go in the landfill, and make sure that we're protecting the earth too. But a great option. The original expense of it, sometimes people look at it and go, oh my gosh, like $15 for a diaper. But when you look at the long term of using the cloth option, all of that disposable diaper expense goes away. That lasts for a very extended period of time. For most children, it's up to between 2.5 and 3 before they're potty trained. So these go all the way up to a large size that fits a 3-year-old. So a great option for that.
And they're cute. I think
they are cute. And these little boy ones are awesome. The camper. It's called the camper. Obviously, breastfeeding is a great way for families to save money. We're looking at an average of $500 to $800 a year in savings just by breastfeeding, and those expenses can even be reduced by options like the milk tray. Most moms who express milk store it in a freezer bag or something along those lines. This is actually like an ice cube tray. Each portion is a 1-ounce serving, so they can freeze 10 ounces per tray and then move them into a Ziploc bag or something along those lines to store them in. In the back, obviously, it shows them using a glass bottle, so encouraging other ways to save money and using glass instead of plastic lasts much longer. These can be reused down the road if mom wants to make her own baby food. They store great with that as well, and then obviously someday down the road you can use them for ice. So. The next option is also related to breastfeeding, and these are ways to not have to use disposable nursing pads. They can be expensive over time if mom needs them for extended periods of time. So these are actually washable bamboo fabric, and they have a cute little design to them to make mom feel a little bit more special. And then these are actually silicone, and they're used to keep milk from expressing when mom isn't feeding, and they can be used for a very extended period of time. Most moms don't need them past the first couple of months of breastfeeding, so it's a great inexpensive option as well. Lots of times we have a tendency to put our snacks in Ziploc bags or something portable that after we give them to baby or toddler, we toss them. These are great options for long-term use. They are BPA free, so they're safe for baby to use up to toddlers. These hold liquids, so you can put fresh fruit in them or fruit that's in juice, formula, anything like that, as well as dry snacks. They don't leak from container to container, so you can put lots of different things in there if you have multiple kids with different interests, and they are stackable and great to stick inside diaper bags and purses. So, and the last option is a plastic bottle, but it is actually a bottle that baby nurses on instead of having a nipple that's exposed that allows the milk to flow. So you don't ever have to buy replacement nipples. It is a one shot that will last baby through all stages of using a bottle. So if parents want to use the plastic option, but they don't want to worry about having to buy all the different nipples through the different stages of baby's feeding habits, then that's a one-shot deal for all of their needs. So it's great for nursing moms as well. It creates a much more breastfeeding-like experience for the baby, so they don't get confused between bottle and breast. So.
I had no idea you had to change.
Yeah.
As they grow.
Yeah. They start with newborn and then they go to 3 to 6, 6 to
a new mom.
Yeah.
Like what?
And not. I mean, I know with my first one, I don't think I knew that. When somebody said, "Well, what size nipple are you using?" I don't know the one that came with it. Well, it was a 3 to 6 month, and I had a 2-week-old. So whole different experience. Yeah.